Hi, this is Jonathan Budd, and man, do I have an exciting story to share with you today. And I'm just gonna be honest, I'm gonna do my best to keep the energy down so much that I don't explode and end up going crazy, because I've already shared this twice on camera so far, and I was so darn excited both times I was like off the top. So that's my promise to you. Now, what's got me so excited? What has me making one of the biggest announcements, one of the boldest declarations, and one of the most powerful invitations that I've ever made in my life? Before we get there, we've got to sort of start at the beginning, okay? Now, I've just had this weird, uncanny ability, call it dumb luck, call it great fortune, whatever it is, to always spot the trends early on in my lifetime. As a young kid, I basically came to the internet in 2006 with just an idea that the internet had to hold some sort of promise for me to be able to succeed and build my business. And just with that one idea alone, I basically found myself at the forefront of some of the largest internet trends and applying those trends to the network marketing industry in ways nobody had really seen before. I remember where you could type into YouTube, network marketing, and there was 8 videos. There was literally 8 videos, and I was the 8th one, and then the 9th and the 10th and the 11th. I remember when Facebook didn't even have ads, and we were the first company ever, my company, Empowered Entrepreneurs, to create a Facebook network marketing coaching program. I mean, look around today, and it's like every company, every person, everybody uses Facebook, and we were the first. So I've been fortunate to just spot these trends and be at the forefront of these trends for whatever reason. And what I'm going to share with you in today's video is the biggest trend that we will see in our lifetime. I promise you, I've seen it again. I have found the next trend. Where is the wealth? Where is the energy? Where is the power? Where is it going on planet Earth at a scale that none of us have ever seen before? And I found it. And I've got it. And we've been working on a technology platform for the last 24 months to allow anyone to capitalize on this and create the biggest income and the biggest impact that you can imagine for yourself in a way that no one has ever seen before. So we'll get there in just one second. But first, what's happening? What's going on planet Earth? Now, here's a giant macro trend. Okay, this is bigger than even any one industry. We've identified something that we're calling the decentralized economy. And if you look at every industry all over planet Earth, what you're starting to see is that these industries are being decentralized. What does decentralized mean? It means a transfer of authority or power from a central source to a local source. Or local could mean everybody, it means distributed. It's a transfer of authority from central to local. That's what decentralized means. And if you look at every industry on planet Earth, look at the media. In the last decade, media has been completely decentralized. A kid can now post a video on YouTube and get more viewers than primetime NBC, for God's sakes. If you look at transportation, in less than 6 years, Uber has become the most valuable startup on planet Earth. They're worth over $50 billion. That's 5 times more than the entire US taxi industry in 6 years. How'd they do it? Technology platform. They made it possible so that anyone could drive for Uber. Anyone who has a car could basically give anybody else a ride and make money from it. They decentralized the whole industry. Look at hospitality. In less than 8 years, Airbnb has become the biggest hotel on planet Earth. 3 guys started out of their apartment because they were too broke to pay rent, and they rented out air mattresses to a couple people in town, and that grew into the largest hotel on planet Earth. $25.5 billion is what they are worth in less than 8 years. My friends, this is happening to every industry. If you look at funding, if you look at hospitality, transportation, goods and services, platforms are popping up and decentralizing all of them. And what we've identified is that it's getting ready to happen to the biggest industry on planet Earth. It's coming to energy. The $6 trillion annual energy industry is about to be disrupted and decentralized. And this is going to be the largest transfer of wealth that any of us have seen in our lifetime. And it's actually happening right now. You may have noticed it. You may have looked around and started to see the panels going up on people's roofs everywhere. You may have noticed some in your community, some in your town. Certainly if you're where I live, you're starting to see it every single day, the trucks driving all over the road. In fact, it's growing so fast that hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of US homes every year are starting to make their switch to clean energy. And my friends, what I'm telling you is that we are at the absolute beginning. Like any idea, there's an idea adoption curve. And right now, we're right about here, about 2%. And once that idea hits here, which is about 5 to 10%, it goes to 50 as fast as it got to 1. 50% of the population adopts it like that. We've seen it with cell phones, we've seen it with computers, we see it with every new idea. Globally, trillions of dollars are getting ready to change hands. And we are at the absolute forefront of this, the beginning. And for the last 22 months, my team and I have been in our laboratory building a category-creating, game-changing company. A technology that is going to shift how the world produces energy and consumes energy. And guess what? We partnered with the most iconic entrepreneurs on planet Earth to roll it out. You might have heard of Tesla. You might have heard of SpaceX. You might have heard of PayPal. Well, what do all these things have in common? The visionary founder, Elon Musk. And we have partnered with his other company, Solar City, which is fundamentally changing the way the world produces energy, has revolutionized clean energy, and is literally putting it on people's houses for free all across this country. And they're growing so fast that they went and became a $6 billion company in less than 7 years from their foundation. Now we are partnered with these individuals, the most iconic entrepreneurs on planet Earth, to roll out the Powur grid, to roll out the decentralized platform that's going to allow you and anyone else who wants to tap into the $6 trillion in annual energy every single year and carve your piece, to take your power back, to play your role in the biggest movement, the biggest shift that our generation has ever seen, the shift from dirty to clean energy. My friends, this is about legacy, this is about impact, and this is about creating wild amounts of wealth. Because we have a vision that is a decade-long vision, that by achieving this vision, we will change the world and we will shift billions of dollars back to the people who help us do it. Now we are only about a month away from rolling this company out to the world. On October 17th in San Diego, California, we will be unleashing the Powur grid. You get the chance to be first, unveiling a viral technology to spread clean energy across this country and shift billions of dollars in wealth back to the people. Now there's a couple things you need to know. First and foremost, this is only for the United States. So unless you're international and you can build in the US, they're gonna have to wait for the Powur grid to come to you. Second, we're looking for leaders. We're looking for game changers. We're looking for people who want to step up and do something bigger than they have ever done in their life before, and who are committed for the long haul to changing the game, to literally shifting this planet off fossil fuels and whatever it takes to build the biggest income and biggest impact business that you could have imagined for yourself. Because that's who we are, that's who our team is, and that's who we're partnered with. So if that sounds like you, and you feel like you're ready to step up and make a difference and make money and make an impact in ways you never have before, then my friends, you have got to see the Powur grid. We've got an application below to have an inner circle spot on our leadership team. We're only taking a handful of people right now to curate and make sure that we have an incredible culture, an incredibly solid foundation to roll this technology out to the world, and I'm excited to get to know you. So if you think that's you, we invite you to join us. Apply for the Powur grid below, and either myself or one of my leadership team members will be getting back in touch with you shortly to really fill you in on all the key details. Suffice it to say, this is the most exciting thing I've ever seen in my life, and I believe you will ever see in yours. So let's go change the game together, make magic happen in every single way, and leave a legacy for all generations to come. See you guys soon.